Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. This is a video you guys weren't expecting, but the video that I was doing is taking longer than I thought. So I thought I'd keep going on the stuff that I enjoy of books and a lot of other things. So be expecting a lot more of books, and I have a CD, well, kind of DVD shelf part 3 that I've been wanting to put up for some time. And I'll get going on that. So enjoy this one, and I'll be talking about my TV shows that I enjoy. This is TV shows to books, or books to TV shows adaptation. So enjoy. So starting off this book to TV show, you guys guessed it. This is the first book in the Song of Ice and Fire series by George R.R. Martin. I'm a total freak when it comes to buying the book for the cover. How cool is that cover, really? I actually picked up this one right here. This is the first book, A Game of Thrones. I picked up this book right here, the second book, A Clash of Kings. And the best book in the series so far, the third one. This is A Storm of Swords. And I do have a review that you guys can watch on this channel already. I will link it down below so you can watch it. So I really enjoyed this book and I can't get enough. I still have to watch the 4th season and I haven't watched it. I want to watch it so bad and I want to pre-order it. I can't wait. I just want to get it already. So, if you guys really like Game of Thrones, this is the best book in the series so far. So, I've read and picked up all of these at the same time. So, I started with this one and picked up this one too, and this one all at the same time. Not knowing what it was or even, I don't know, what it was about. I just picked it up. So I'm a total freak when it comes to cover buys and books like that, and books that have really awesome covers. A sword, a crown, and a helmet, as you can see there. And then later on I picked up this one, A Feast for Crows. This one I still have to read. This one takes place, I think, during season 5. Don't quote me on that, because the third book takes place in season 3 and 4 because the book is so big. So I'm waiting to read this one and I'm not sure when I'm gonna read it. I usually read it like at the beginning of the year, and I'm not sure it's gonna happen like this so far. So I can't wait to get to this one. So whenever I get to this one, I'll get to it. Next, I have A Dance with Dragons. I actually picked up the hardcover and I'm still trying to give it away. So if anybody does want it, please let me know. I have a beautiful hardcover and it has not been cracked open yet. It's just been sitting on my shelf. It's actually right above me. You can't even see it, but it's right above me, and I now have the paperback version of this, and how freaking beautiful is this? It is very beautiful. As you can see right there, I want to show you this. How cool is that, really? There you go. So overall, this series is really great, and it has really awesome spines, as you can see right there, and I am covering it because it is so big. And there you go. These are really, really heavy, guys. If you own the big paperbacks, you know what I'm talking about. They're really, really huge. So just have a look at them. They're really, really cool. There you go. So yes, I am a really big fan of them. I have the first season, the second season, and the third season, and I cannot wait to watch the 4th season. So whenever it comes, I will get it and I will be watching it as soon as possible. So this is that series, A Game of Thrones. The next book to TV show adaptation I want to talk about is Stephen King's Under the Dome. I cannot begin to tell you how bad I am at making sure I watch this show every Monday at 9. I don't ever miss a show. I never miss it, ever. This show is one of the best shows on TV right now. And I've watched the whole entire first season. I have it on DVD. And this one is now on its second season. And I've been watching it on CBS. And now, in some crazy way, either CBS or DirecTV has taken down CBS as a channel, and I'm not sure why, but just recently I heard that they put it back up because of the football that has been starting and because of the football season. Hopefully it stays that way. I'm not sure if it's on right now, but it was on this morning, and I cannot get enough of this show. It comes on later tonight, so if you guys watch every Monday at 9, Under the Dome, Season 2 is on right now. This is one of the best TV shows on TV. I can't even stress it. I can't even stress it. It's really good. It has to do with sci-fi and pretty much almost like the end of the world, the end of this whole town, and things are happening, apocalyptic kind of topics, I guess. The characters are really cool. You want to actually know what happens to them. Every time the episode's over, you want to know what happens next. It's just one of those great shows, and I cannot get enough of this show. We have Barbie, which is, he's like a military guy that's been through the military, and he's kind of a survival character, and he's kind of leading the show right now because their big character, Big Jim, has been taken down as the strong character that's supposed to be holding this town together, and they've thrown him off the pedestal because of how mean he is and how non-trusting he is. But now he's trying to make his way back into the show. He's in the show, but he's trying to bring himself back as a good character, and it's not doing too well with some of the other characters. So he's kind of clashing with them, and it's kind of driving him nuts that he wants to be a good guy, and they're looking at him like he's the bad guy, and he's very upset about this. He's like, I've changed, and you can't see that. And they're like, well, look what you did in the past. Why should we trust you now? And there's this other new character that comes in. She's kind of like a teacher, and she's with him. They're kind of going back and forth saying, oh, this is happening. And the character Julia, which is Barbie's, I don't know, friend, partner, whatever now. And they're kind of back and forth with her because she's kind of taking over that strong character, and she's kind of taking on things for herself, and she's not caring what Big Jim wants or anything. So she and Barbie are actually leading the show right now, and Big Jim has been put down, and he's trying to bring his character back up as a trusting character. So this is where I bring in the spoilers. So if you haven't watched the show, you haven't read the book, please leave now. Ready? Okay. So what they're trying to do right now is they're trying to protect this egg, and the egg has the power to bring down the dome, but it doesn't seem that the dome wants them to do that as of now. And certain things have to happen, and sometimes the egg lights up, sometimes it closes down and it turns black. And when that happens, things are okay, but when the egg is lighting up, it's like something is about to happen, or something's happened that I don't want to happen. And when they make the wrong choices, things happen, and that gets everybody scared. And when stuff starts to happen, blood comes raining down from the sky. That's one thing that happened. and they're trying to get out of the dome right now because all these bad things are happening. So what ends up happening is that this past episode, I think it was, that when they went into this cave that was mysteriously in this locker in the school is opened up, there's just this black hole. They're not sure what's at the bottom of it, but just recently the egg was thrown in there by Big Jim because he's like, I just want to get out of here. I don't want to deal with this anymore. He goes, something is at the bottom of this pit, and when they tried to put a camera down there on a rope, something was pulling on it, and something was pulling on Barbie when he went down the first time, and he actually ends up in this whole other place outside the dome, and now they're wondering what's going on. So after all that, that's where they leave us hanging, and now people are coming back that were actually dead. And it's not that they actually come back, it's the spirits of these people. I think it's the dome that's bringing them back, and kind of like reminding the other characters, like, you're making the wrong choice, I'm trying to help you, why are you making this wrong choice? So this show has me really, really intrigued, and I really, really love it. They are changing a lot of things, but are keeping a lot the same, and I really, really am enjoying this. Stephen King is still a part of this show. He's writing it still, so it still has that good power that this story holds very true. And that's what makes this show so good. Stephen King is such a great author, and I cannot wait to get to The Shining, which I'll be reading this October when I finish this new book that I got. And I've already had it, if you've seen it right over my shoulder here. It's right there. And I got a smaller version. Well, the first time I got a smaller version. And now I own a big paperback of Outlander. Outlander has really got me going right now. This is about a woman named Claire, and this guy, I'm forgetting his name. It takes place in Scotland, and she's kind of sent there by, what is it called? Like she's standing in this kind of like circle of big rocks, kind of like Stonehenge, but a little bit different. And one day she finds this place. It's really beautiful to her, and it's called Craignadoon. Craignadoon is kind of like what these people are calling the land of the fairies. Like, that is where all the fairies hang out, and it's kind of like it brings witches together. That's where they do their summer solstice kind of thing, celebrations. And I really, really enjoyed this show. This book is kind of slow, but the show makes you want to read the book, and it really, really is really good. And first of all, when I was reading the book, it was like, how come the book is so slow? You see why when you read the TV show, how beautiful it really is. The scenery is amazing. If you guys are watching it every Saturday at 9, I think, don't quote me on that, I think it's 9, every Saturday at 9 on Stars. If you guys have that channel, you need to watch it. This is a really good TV show. So what this story is about is Claire, this woman right here. She finds herself with her husband in this circle of rocks like Stonehenge, and she is fascinated by this place because of its beauty, and she just wants to stay there just to enjoy this place and how beautiful it really is, until she's examining the rocks, and she finds herself against one of the rocks, and when she does, she puts her hands up against the rocks and disappears into this other world that she has no idea is the same world she's living in. But this place does exist in that same place. It's kind of confusing. But when she does that, she finds herself captured by these people, and they're called what is it called? There's redcoats, and then there's these other people. I'm forgetting what they're called. But they capture her, and the redcoats are the people who are trying to save her. But right now she's like, I already know these people. I don't know if I want to be taken away from them. I am okay, but she wants to discover and help these people, but she's still not sure actually when she wants to leave. She already tried to escape, but now the last episode that just aired just this past Saturday, she is trying to find her way out, and now she's not sure that she wants to leave. So when the redcoats come in, they want to ask her, are you comfortable with these people? Are they holding you against your will? And she looks at them and just stares like this, like, end of show. I was like, are you serious? You're leaving us on a cliffhanger. There is 4, I think? 4 or... I can't be sure. There's a couple more episodes to go. But, oh my god, this show is really good. And there is a couple more books. I think there's 8. Not sure, but don't quote me on that. I will be reading the rest of these novels very soon, and I am enjoying it. So, if you guys want to pick up any one of these, Outlander, Under the Dome, Game of Thrones, I highly suggest any one of these. These books are really, really good. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye.